Today I'm going to deal about feminism in the Da Vinci Code. Uh, so first of all, we can I introduce about the author. He is the one of the world best-selling author. He first introduced the novel. Introduced the word Harvard symbologist Robert Langdon in Angels and Demons. Since then, Langdon has gone on the conquer the globe in four for the best-selling adventures. Uh, there is the Da Vinci Code, the Last Symbol, Inferno, and most recently Origin. These are the books, famous books by Dan Brown. Director Ron Howard adapted three Brown's Langdon novels. Then film starring by Tom Hanks. He is uh, also author of the international bestseller digital for Fortress and Deception Point. He lives in New England with his wife. Then Major works of the Dan Brown. Uh, this is the major work. First, Angels and Demons. Second, Digital Fortune. Third, Inferno. Fourth, the Last Symbols. Fifth, Deception Point. And last is in our syllabus, the Da Vinci Code. I briefly I introduced about the text. Da Vinci Code is follow symbologist Robert Langdon and cryptologist Sophie Neveu after a murder in the Louvre Museum in Paris. This is causes them to become involved in a battle between the priory of Sun and Opus Dei over the possibility of Jesus Christ when Mary Magdalene having had a child together. Uh, we can see that what is the main message in Da Vinci Code. First of all, we can see that mind-bonding best-selling novel offer a controversial version of the search before the Holy Grail in the life of Jesus. Suggesting that Christ, the Son of God, was also a husband and the father. Uh, Datelines Stone Phillips traveled throughout Europe to unravel what's true and what's not. Uh, it, I come to my main point, feminism in the Da Vinci Code. So first of all, I introduce what is the feminism, uh, meaning of feminism. So feminism is the collection of movement and ideologies aimed at defining, establishing, and defending equal political, economic, and social rights for women. This includes seeking to establish equal opportunities for women in education and employment. A feminist advocate or support the right and equality of women. Then uh, I wrote a quote by Susan Anthony. He says that there never will be complete equality until women themselves help to make laws and elect lawmakers. This is related with feminism. Uh, I come to the what is the feminist literary criticism. It is informed by feminist theory or more broadly by political or feminism. It is feminist principles and ideology to critique the language of describe the way in which literary portrays the narrative of male domination by exploring the economic, social, political, and psychological force embedded within the literature. This way of thinking and criticizing works can be said to have changed the way literary texts are viewed and studied, as well as changing the canon of what is the quote. I come to know the goal of feminist criticism. So first goal is to develop and uncover a female tradition of writing, then to interpret symbolism of woman's writing, so that it will not be lost or ignored by the um, male point of view. Then to rediscover old texts, then to analyze women writers and their writing from a female perspective, to resist sexism in literature, to increase awareness of the sexual politics of the language and styles. Then what is the subjectivity of history in feminism? So Dan Brown's the Da Vinci Code, a responsibly interesting very interesting murder mystery of ordinary literary caliber. Uh, he, Dan Brown's book is very modern variation of the Grey Legend, and several keys characters are portrayed as a scholar of the feminine, then ideas about the feminine are discussed in a subtle way, leaving deepest meaning of the Grail sub rosa. And then main principle goes deeper to the maternal dimension that embrace as well as transcend all the opportunity, include good and evil. Because universal, all inclusive gnosis and instinct, intelligence that is in all of nature. Then what is the pagan goddess worship, Gnosticism, feminism, and the in the Da Vinci Code. So first of all, we can see that in existence of females adventures of goddesses in the movie history of paganism and the mysterious about the Holy Grail. Then pagan goddess worship, the secret feminism, feminine is spoke of uh, favorably and repeatedly throughout Brown's book. It is said to be part of the original from worship and Catholic Church. And then there is one quote explained by Langdon: "Sex begot new life, the ultimate miracle, and miracle could be performed only by a god. The ability of the woman to produce life for her womb made for cigarette a god. This is come from Da Vinci Code books. Not that if true, this would mean every woman is a goddess. Then Sophie Neve is a reflection woman's equality. So we can see that in Sophie's role as a woman who we can relied upon in various situations makes her considered as a woman who carried a spirit of feminism. He played. He played 11 roles in masculine qualities, for example, strong woman, comparative, courageous, unleading, confident, independent, adventurous, aggressive, assertive, intelligent, generally action as a leader. So this is the factor that makes Sophie Navier able to play see this role in the background of her education. So so we can see that provoked a popular interest in speculation concerning the Holy Grail legends and Mary Magdalene's role in the history of Christianity. So these are the masculine characteristic of Sophie Nevis. The first is strong. First is strong. So there is a uh, we can see that how can Sophie's character is strong. Women have a more emotional nature than men, but it turned out that Sophie's determination was able to control his emotional nature. Sophie's reaction did not make sense. Then second point is competitive. It can be positioned as a seizure condition, and it occurs or explains by someone or a group. She is very stubborn. His enthusiasm for continuing to complete new British cryptology. Then it is troubled the French virtue cryptology. Then third point is courage. Courage is we can see that Sophie's reaction in unexpectedly when Fate thought that Sophie would be afraid of the crack. We can see that in Sophie's character, Craig, we can see struggling attitude in this character. Then unyielding. This is the we can see that Sophie was not meet his grandfather. That time she expect one forbid her grandfather from calling it a public place. Then other masculine other point is confidence. When Sophie politely introduced herself to Langdon, that time Langdon was surprised because the woman immediately walked toward him and extended her head to politely. So she grows with confidence in her abilities as a reliable cryptographer. Then one point is independence. So we can see that in the novel here, one female protagonist, Sophie, when Sophie lives apart from her family, Sophie proves that women are also able to live independently without always having to depend on on in family as other people. Then other point is aggressive. So we can see that Sophie proved that women can also act aggressively, even more aggressively in the men. Uh, this scene we can see that uh, in talking with Sophie and Langdon's character. So, eighth point is adventure. So Sophie conducting dangerous and high risk action has been carried out act by many times. Then ninth point is assertive. So we can say that assertiveness is reflected is firmness. This is speaking to maintain something we believed in. She assertive man. She denied Tibbing's word that her family had dying from being killed. Then tenth point is smart. She is intelligent, motoric ability. She was able to act smart and do a genius way to tell Langdon without basic faith knowledge. And last and very important point is act and leaders. The fact is that women can also has act and led us by giving order which are reflected in Sophie's attitude, which always give direction to Langdon. So uh, in my conclusion, I would like to say uh, there is I include in feminist study character of Sophie and reflection study, and I include some of the mystery. So these are my references.